Hey, hey, hey. Coming at you live. I got a message. Coming at you live here from the living room and the dining room. And another test message from Miss Lindsay. Live. Get back to you. Didn't see what it said. So, oh my, they are dropping down. That's a long test. Okay. So, sorry about that, y'all. Try this again. Well, hopefully Facebook builds my audience. I believe I'm live, but nothing happening yet. If anybody's out there, say holla. Give me a little thumbs up or a like. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get started here. I've been a pretty good day of very productive day. Oops. And working on creating my new course, as well as a new product, aka building smart salons. So I've just been in brainstorming mode today. I've been in production mode, ideas mode, nothing's off the table, just kind of riffing, see what comes up. And right now we have building smart salons, acronym S.M.A.R.T for smart salons, which is service, servicing, serving, marketing, attitude, retail, and team. So this is what's going down right now today. I got my smart salon outline. I'm just kind of doing a dump list of ideas. And so we move into the S of the smart salon, service and servicing. In the workshop I'm creating and or possible webinar as well, this is going to be about what services are best for the guest and what services do the guest really need. Sometimes, we can get creative, and that's awesome. Creative is a great value to your guest. Everything's about integrity. So we want to get the guest into the right service, what they really need, what serves them best. You can definitely get creative genius hat on, put that on. That's always a great way to add value. But let's think about integrity as well. This is to y'all. Whoops. Typo. I get messy and I get fast. So we got two O's there. And choose. Why did you choose the service industry? You are in the service industry. Yes, you are in the service industry. And what does serving the guest really mean to you? These are some of the topics we're going to be diving into and creating some depth about in the workshop. Then we move to the M of marketing. Word of mouth marketing in a digital world. We're going to talk about the 5 T's of word of mouth marketing. And just a couple of those are the talkers, the topics, taking part. That's 3 of the 5 T's. I can't give them all to you. Talkers, topics, and taking part. Then we got the attitude. Attitude is everything. What are your walls? What are your walls holding you back? Your walls, your attitude, you choose and why. What attitude do you choose and why? We choose our attitude. We know how do you change your attitude when you know it sucks? We know when we're not being cool, when we're not being nice. We know when we're having a negative attitude and it's affecting others. So how do you change it? Or do you? We'll dive into the ways of changing your attitude and changing your state of mind and your state of being. And that has a lot to do with the bricks of breaking down your walls. Each one has a word, definition, and inspirational message, aka the company called Breaking Down Your Walls. These are what you have in front of you that are preventing you from moving forward, being a rock star, hitting that new level. So how do you change your attitude, or do you? Attitude is the #1 killer in business, in relationships. I know over here live, it's all backwards. I'm filming over here, so at least we got a front one. I'll load this one later. Attitude is the #1 killer of relationships, of businesses, of dreams. Attitude is also the #1 blessing. Why are they both #1? You created them to have that status. You've given them #1 status. So attitude, killer or blessing, your choice. The R of S.M.A.R.T Salons is the retail. And we're going to get into the 4 P's of retail. My 4P system, the 4 P's of retail, and price is not one of them. My connection is weak over there. Sorry, live. And price is not one of them. The 4 P's, just a quick, they're not written down right here, but I'll give you just a sneak peek real quick. The 4 P's of retail, my 4 P's of retail are the product. The next P is the purpose of that product. Why do they need that product? The next P is the portions. How much do I need to use? And we get into shared mental model verbiage. Shared mental model, the size of a quarter, the size of a dime, the size of a pea, the size of a golf ball, a ping pong ball. Universal words, universal language, shared mental model communication. So we got product, we got purpose, we got portions, and what's the 4th P? Placement. Where do they put it? How do they put it? Your job is to educate them on all the products you use throughout the entire service so they can go home and duplicate this look. Right? So many times when I was new in the industry, my first few years, I'd hear these clients going, "Oh my God, Oscar, I could never do my hair like you do." And I'd be all like, "Yeah, got that right." But I didn't hear what they were really saying. What were they really saying? What they were really saying is that they can't reproduce that look. Why? Because we didn't teach them. That's on us. We have to be the ones to teach them as to how to reproduce that look. When your clients are freaking on point and they're out there at the mall or at an event or some sort of social activity, people are stopping them to find out where they got their hair done. Why? Because it's rock star. And or people will stop somebody to find out where they got their hair done to find out where not to go. 2 reasons people will find out where you got your hair did is to go or not to go. You get to decide to be that magnet, or you get to repel them with ugly hair that we've not done well enough. So we're going to get into the 4 P's of retail and a lot more. How to get these high-performance products into your guests' hands so they can reproduce that look. The final letter is T. S.M.A.R.T. Service, marketing, attitude, retail, and team. So this is my true passion the last several years. Actually, it's been my whole life. I've loved sports. I've been on teams my whole life since I was 7, 8 years old. Played baseball. For those of you who know my background, you know that I played baseball all through Little League, high school, college. Got drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates out of college. Boom. I get team. I know how to make teams. I know how to be on teams. I know what it feels like to be the best and the captain of a team. I know what it feels like to be the kind of last guy, the newcomer, the young kid. I've been all those on teams. In our companies, in our businesses, if you have a team, you have all those levels and layers. But everybody has to have the shared mental model as to what is our true vision of our season, of this game, of this day, of this year. Leaders, are you giving them that shared mental model? That's what we get into with the team. We get into all the bricks. So those of you who know breaking down your walls, it's all about the bricks, right? We got 90 bricks with 90 words, definitions, and inspirational messages. In the program workshop, we'll create your power paragraph. Something, a version of a mission statement. But when you do this with your team, they've all participated in the creation of it. When people co-create, boom, they can make it happen. Other times people get hired. You're like, welcome to the team. Here's our mission statement. Now live into it. And they had nothing to do with to create it. They're not connected to it. They're just being told on how to be. So they'll create their power paragraph as a team, as your salon, as your company. We'll go through the 7-step problem-solving system and method. We'll talk about the new rule of thumb. Hey, thumbs up means what? Yes. Thumbs down means what? No. What sideways thumb mean? We talk about that. I teach you how to create consensus, not majority, consensus. The sounding model. This is where everybody on the team has a voice. Even the shy introvert, we empower them to have a voice through this thing called the sounding model. And it goes around to everybody. So this is when it's the democracy allowed, and you want input and co-creation that they can buy into. Sounding model, creating consensus. And then what makes a world champion team? What? What makes a world champion team? We'll start to identify the mindsets, the attributes, the actions that these people take to be on a world champion team. Gold medal Olympians, that type of person. Why aren't we that? Many are, many and most are not. We get you there. So that's just a quick overview of my Friday afternoon, working on brainstorming day, creative day, new product and project and work day, coming up with new content constantly for you guys. So have an awesome, blessed Friday. Have a very safe and wonderful weekend. It's about 2 p.m. here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm about to shut it down for this and move on to my next segment of the day. And I'm still living in my hashtag power sentence from this morning when I went live. And those words were optimistic, uncomfortable, and foresight. So I'm still living in those 3 words all day. I'm present to them. I'm earning my A today when I reflect and I grade myself like I do out of my workbook every night. Y'all, peace, be well. Breaking down your walls, changing lives, one brick at a time. Peace. Have a great weekend, y'all. Take care.